like vlogging again, so here we are. Ignore the hair though, it's wet. I haven't fixed it yet. I will in a little bit, but welcome to another weekly vlog, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So for this week, it's not because I'm doing anything like specific or anything. Vlogging is kind of cozy, isn't it? So just feel like doing it this week, including the weekend. But today it's the Monday the 30th. I am starting a whole new, I mean everyone else is as well I suppose, but starting a whole new TBR, my February one. So I have to record that in a little bit. I have a list over the books that I want to read throughout February. We're gonna fix the whole setup and pull out the books, although a lot of them will be on my iPad. But I know which books I'm finishing as well this week. So currently reading Watchmen still, which I started on my birthday. So that's 6 days ago. I think I'm missing 4 chapters. And honestly, I'm at a point with this one where I'm just kind of like dragging it out because I'm enjoying it so much and I don't want the book to be over. So that's where I'm at. But I might read 2 chapters today before going to bed. The heck? Okay, well, no peeking, so, but it's so good. In case you don't know what Watchmen is, it's like, it's in an alternate universe. So this takes place in, I believe, is it New York or something like that? Like a big city in the US at least. And it takes place in 1985. It was written in 1987. So we follow a bunch of like superheroes, but they're just like normal people. Like us, they don't have superpowers, and they are also not called superheroes. They're basically like masked vigilantes. And someone is out to kill them. So it's about these people figuring out who actually is killing them. But it's a whole lot more than that. It's not just a murder mystery. Like, it's commentary on the world. It's also fear if there's a third world war starting, and a lot of politics talk, and it's much more than that. The only one with actual powers is this guy. His name is Dr. Manhattan, and he's gone through, it's explained in the book, but he's gone through like an accident at work. So he can do stuff. The rest, though, are just humans who are good at fighting and might have a couple of screws loose. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you have to have a certain kind of mindset to want to dress up as a superhero to fight crime, you know? So I wouldn't say that about real people, just want to point that out. But these are definitely, especially this guy, he's quite interesting. So anyway, so other than that, I am reading, I can actually get the book because I have a physical copy of it. I'm also reading this one, but I got an ARC of it, so I'm not reading this edition. It's Forgery of Roses by Jessica S. Olsen, which is actually a murder mystery, kind of, but with like magic on top. So I got 20% left of it. We'll definitely finish it tonight before going to bed. I have decided to get on track with my ARCs because I have 17 that I've not read yet. So I'm very much behind. So we gotta work on that this week, which means that we're also reading The Adventures of Amina al-Sirafi by Shannon Chakraborty and also The Foxglove King by Hannah Whitten. I've decided that I want to go through those 2, so that's what I'm gonna do. Can I tell you what they are about, like in detail right now? No, not exactly, but I will later this week. This, though, is about a girl with magical powers. She can paint things, like she can paint my hair a different color. So she paints me first, and then she paints me with, let's say, purple hair, and then in real life I'll have purple hair. And so she's approached by the governor's wife because, as it turns out, their youngest son is dead, and she wants her to paint him back to life. But she thinks that he died from suicide, from jumping off a balcony. However, things are not exactly that like straightforward. So when she arrives there and tries to paint him back to life, it's not really going the way that she plans. Or it's not really going to plan. You know what I mean? Okay. And I'm not loving it, I'm not gonna lie, but it's also because it's like getting a little bit repetitive. So that's that. And then lastly, because we're also reading a little bit of this week. With the book club, we started the read-along of Glint, so I am reading, I can't even remember. This week, I'm only allowed to read until page 72, so that is 8 chapters. I say aloud as if I didn't set the limitations myself. I'm at fault. I'm the problem. It's fine. So we're reading this as well, but this is the sequel to Guild, and I have so many questions after finishing Guild last week. You better give me some answers, because what the heck? So yeah, that's the setup. That is basically what is gonna happen this week. I'm gonna read a lot, I'm gonna eat a lot, and I'm gonna hopefully get to sleep a lot, but also work a lot. So it's a basic week, but I'm bringing you guys along for it. Oh, I want to show you something that I received before I go get my dinner, which is boiling on the stove right now. I want to show you something that I got by mail today and also like Saturday or something. So I'm going to take you to the floor because I want to sit on the floor. Welcome to the floor, but this is my book cart. And I have received, really want to show you because I'm so excited. So this is a birthday present for my dad. Oh, not birthday. Christmas present. I realized that it's now almost February and it's still in my apartment. That's on me. I'll fix that. I'm not trying to steal it or anything. It's just I keep forgetting to hand it over. Like I genuinely keep forgetting. I'll get to it. But the other day, I've both received, since the last time, we're gonna haul these at some point, but I've both received Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, which I have read. Not a super big fan of it, but I still kind of wanted it, so I got it. I also got Moon Called by Patricia Briggs, and I'm kind of thinking of doing like a Ciro's 2000 urban fantasy romance week or something. I don't know. It could be fun because I have a couple of these, like Dark Fever, Halfway to the Grave as well. And I don't know. I think it could be kind of fun, you know? But then the other day I received these two. So I got Strange the Dreamer and also Muse of Nightmares, and these are the All Crate edition. So I gotta lower this camera. This is a bad angle. Okay. So I got these the other day. Alcrate sent them to me, so I'm very thankful for that. But first of all, I just want to show you a little bit. Like, this is Strange the Dreamer, but like stunning, so pretty. I am so happy with these. Also, they have like end papers like this, but they also have inside dust jacket art. So this is Laszlo and his crew as they're going to Wheat. Look at Laszlo sitting there. I mean, seriously. Yes, if I was Sarai, I would also haunt his dreams, you know? Yes, most definitely. And then Muse of Nightmares, it's kind of like, you can see it's the like inverted, yeah, you get what I mean. Okay, so the end papers are dark with the orange moths, or these are not moths. The others are definitely moths. This is oh, I'm not saying a word. Anyway, and then it looks like this, and the back looks like this. And they both have blue sprayed edges. This is a little bit lighter in the color than the other one. I think they're so pretty. And we have Sarai and her siblings as well on the bird. I don't know what I want to call it, but the flying thing. Yes, the flying thing. So I'm very excited to have them because I loved Strange the Dreamer, but I haven't had any special editions of them. So, and then today, a friend of mine got this in her January adult out. That was my foot that just cracked. Great, anyway. But she got The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chakshi in her January adult box, Fairy Loot, yes. And she really loved the book, but she didn't like the edges. I, however, am slightly obsessed with this edition. So she was like, well, if you just pay what I paid for it and then we add shipping on top, I'll send it to you, which is so nice. So I got it now. And she is so pretty, so stunning. And if you want to see the edges, like they are very different, I would say. The camera's so not focusing. Yeah, they're very different. Very like, just different. I think that's the best way I can describe it. So I'm very excited to have them. The end papers are so stunning as well. We have foiling, beautiful, stunning foiling. And then I got like the theme card, of course, but I also got a signed book plate. So I'll fix that in a little bit, but end papers in the front and then in the back, because this book is supposed to be gothic as well. So it's kind of like mirrored, but she's angry or sad or something, which fits with the colors as well. Stunning though, absolutely stunning. I'm so happy I have this. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. So, but they're staying in my book cart for the time being until I feel like I have enough for a book haul. This is where I like to keep them, so I don't have to like, every time a book arrives here, I don't have to like move stuff around to reorganize and stuff. I just do it all at once I've gotten like 20 new books or something. So they're just hanging out here. But as for now, I'm gonna go have dinner. I'm gonna dry my hair. Okay, she fell over, that's fine. And then I'm gonna finish up a little bit of work and then record my January TBR. So I'll check in with you guys throughout the rest of the evening, but I gotta do a little bit of stuff now, so I gotta go. I'm a little bit behind my plans for today, but we'll definitely check in. So yeah. If you can hear the TV in the background, just ignore it. It's just on for background noise. I know that's ridiculous, but anyway. So first of all, read 2 more chapters, as they call them, of Watchmen. I think that this book is split up into chapters, so each chapter is actually a volume as they came out. That was a spoiler. Anyway, but I got 2 more. I'm gonna save them for tomorrow. This is so good. Like, I can't really fully pinpoint why it's good because I am not well known with or practiced at reading graphic novels, if you will, but this feels like it's really good. Like, it just has like a vibe. I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe that it's actually really good. So I'm so enjoying it. It's so different and it's so dark, or it's not like dark, but it's like, it's not in your face dark, but there's just a lot of stuff going on, like so much going on. So really enjoying this. I'll be so sad when I finish it tomorrow, but I can always reread it. So no wonder my brother really wanted me to read this. He decided that he wanted to give me this for my birthday and then he'd forgotten, so I bought it for myself. He bought me From Hell instead, which same author, so I'm guessing we're like, yeah, it's also gotta be genius. I don't know. I need to like figure out a way to put into words why this is good. I need to figure that out before I talk about it in my wrap up. So that gives me exactly 1 day to figure it out. I will manage somehow anyway. But I also finished A Forgery of Roses, which I didn't love. I'm not gonna lie. I wrote a review of it on Goodreads, but essentially it was a little bit repetitive at times. The magic part of it was really good. Did I even say what it was about? I don't know, did I? A girl has magical powers. She can draw things to life, so she can draw you, then draw you again on top of the old you, but with green hair, and you'll have green hair. The same counts as like sickness and illness. As long as she knows what's causing a person to be sick, she can fix it through her paintings. So for like the overall plot, she has this ability. It's not a very common ability, but a lot of people, or other people, have also had it and have gone missing. And then she is contacted by the governor's wife because she wants her to paint a portrait of her dead son to bring him back to life. And she's offered a lot of money for this, and her sister are orphans and could really use that money. So she's having a hard time saying no, and obviously ends up saying yes, and she goes off to their mansion, and things are weird because she doesn't really know how the governor's son, the youngest son, how he died, and that's causing some issues with her bringing him back to life. And it turns out there might be a little bit of a murder mystery going on, but as much as I liked the whole like creative magical powers, it just felt very repetitive to read about her writing or painting portraits over and over and over. Like in my head, I see pictures when I read. She was just standing still at this easel for the longest time, for hours and hours and hours. And then she went to bed and she got up the next day and she did it all over. Like, I don't know. And then she felt very naive because like when the key to this mystery, when the answer was literally like waved in her face, she didn't get it for like 5 to 6 pages. It was so frustrating to sit there and just be like, how are you not seeing what's literally right in front of you? Hello? Stop doing what you're doing. Count to 10, think it through, you know? But anyway, so didn't really love it. I am thinking of changing my TBR a little bit now because I kind of want to read Illuminae. So I might do that. You know what? I think I might do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take off my makeup, take off my face, and that's a very Rorschach thing to say. I just realized. I'm never gonna say that again. I'm gonna take off my makeup and then I'm probably gonna lie in bed for a little bit and read this before I sleep. Because I found that it's better for me to read physical books than ebooks before I sleep. Something about the screen is not really helping with this whole insomnia issue. So educating myself, learning as we're going, and I feel like I've learned by now that that's not a good idea. So it will be this one before I go to bed. I can't tell you what it's about yet. I'll tell you guys next time when I update the vlog again, but for now, it's good night for me, so hopefully I'll sleep well. I hope you guys did though. Okay, hold on. I was about to go get my tea. I even packed my sunglasses and I kid you not. It was sunny like 10 minutes ago. This is like, this is extreme. Like it was sunny 10 minutes ago. So obviously I'm not going now. I feel like that's pretty obvious. So this is extreme. Weather, you know, yeah, okay. Going back to work. I'll go some other time. I did get something super exciting though. I got a moisturizer, which I have needed a new one of for the longest time. So this is a good one, just want to say. If you are dealing with like redness, it's a good one, which obviously has a redhead. That's a thing because I'm thin-skinned. I also got 2 bills for VAT from our stupid delivery company, even though I've already paid VAT on those packages. I could go into a whole rant. All I want to say is it's the greediest delivery company I have ever come across. They have literally put a rule on their website saying that even if you have prepaid VAT through IOSS, so prepaid VAT through the website you're purchasing from, they can decide to just say, no, you need to get that VAT refunded through the website you purchased from and pay it through us. So they can get their handling fee. And their handling fee is like $25. I can get it refunded from Book Depot, but I'm so annoyed with our delivery company. Like, they're so stupid. But I also got Saga Volume 1, which I'm really excited for. I have read like 20% of it at some point, I think, and it was really fun, so I'm looking forward to seeing where this is gonna go after those 20%. And if I really like it, I am probably gonna order Volume 2. But now I need to figure out if I'm gonna do it through Book Depot. Like, it's not Book Depot, that's the issue, it's our delivery company. I just want to clarify that. They're just greedy, so... But yeah, Saga. I'm very excited for this because it seems to be very well loved. So, why are they naked? I don't want to know. Oh, that was too much information. Okay. Anyway, so now I'm gonna, well, I was planning on going to the coffee shop to get a chai, but obviously I'm not gonna do that because it's like the sky just opened up, you know? Like no, I don't want to go out into that. So instead, I literally can't do much because I'm just waiting for an update to hit regarding work. So I'm literally just sitting here. I might finish Watchmen or at least read the next chapter. I'll figure it out, but why did I have to start? Well, I'm glad I managed to go shopping at least and then came home before I started reading, but like, why right now? I just needed like 10 minutes. That's all. Anyway, yeah. So a small update before, ooh, you're on my chair, so you might be moving a little bit. Anyway, small update on Illuminae before I go get ready so I can record my reading wrap up for my January reading wrap up. Might as well record it today because next couple of days are gonna be very busy. So this though, I didn't say what it was about because I wasn't really sure when I picked it up, but it's really cool, first of all. Like, I already showed you the different documents and stuff. We also have a diary. The lead girl is writing a diary throughout it all. There's lots of chat logs between her and her ex-boyfriend, and like, they're hacking in like through other people's profiles and or user IDs they call them and stuff. So like, it's really cool. I don't know yet who's actually found all these documents and compiled them. Like, that is something that I'm constantly thinking about because it doesn't sound like it's either of the... It doesn't sound like it's Byron, it doesn't sound like it's Ezra, and it doesn't sound like it's Katie. It says briefing note. Like, you sometimes get like a little bit of an explanation of what the document is because, you know, it's a little bit helpful. But I don't know who's writing those briefing notes. So that's a question that I have. If you can hear my computer in the background, by the way, just ignore it. This is cute as well. I like this. Anyway, so what it's about though is that we follow two teenagers, Katie and Ezra, who have been in the settlement on a planet I can't remember the name of the planet, but anyway, they are attacked by this company that's called biotech, or corporations, because there are two rival mega corporations. So we have biotech, and then we have what I think is called Illuminae, but I don't actually remember exactly who they are. But the planet is attacked, or what they're named. But the planet is attacked, and lots of people end up dying, and somehow these two teenagers actually manage to get off the planet and onto one of the ships that this other corporation has sent out so they can save people. And when they get on these ships, they end up on different ships. So there are 3 ships total. They end up on 2 different ones. The third one gets attacked and blown into pieces, and it has a lot of people on it, and as it turns out, there's this like virus going on, or spreading throughout. There's a virus. Anyway, I don't know how to explain this. So it's basically about them trying to figure out, can I even say that much? I mean, it's literally in the synopsis. A deadly has broken out and is mutating with terrifying results. And they're constantly being chased by biotechs, or what's it called, biotech? Because that's actually redacted from, it's kind of funny. There's like some of the things in the synopsis is redacted, so I'm like, is it called that? Like, I don't remember anymore. Oh gosh. I don't remember the exact names and such, but I'm really enjoying the story. As soon as I see them, I know which side they're on, and well, at least which side we think they're on at the moment I'm reading, so I don't know if it's gonna change. But it's really cool. It's really good. Super cool. Love that it's so different and having a lot of fun. Like, I like Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman's writing. I don't know who's the main writer of the two, but I like the way they write and their humor. And I love that they've technically included swearing as well, because it's a very Jay Kristoff thing. But it's just been redacted throughout the documents, which I find hilarious. So I'm having a good time guessing what swear words they're using. I don't know. It's the little things. But anyway, this is a good time. My camera's running out of battery, so I am going to fix that. But I also have to get ready for my wrap up. So I'll talk to you guys later, I suppose, when I start reading again or something. But yeah. So it's Thursday. I'm about to get out the door so that I can go get my tea before coming back, and then I'm busy for the rest of the day, more or less. However, I received something by mail today that I know you will appreciate. So give me a moment. Because this is just stunning. So this is the Fairy Loot edition of Heart of the Sun Warrior by Su Lin Tan. So it's the sequel to Daughter of the Moon Goddess. And I mean, I have the other one. So this is a duology, which means I now have both of them and they match, and I'm so excited about that. But like, look at those edges. Mine are very off-centered though. I just want to say, like, that bird is definitely not in the middle. Anyway, but it's not something that Fairy Loot is going to do something about, because the motif is still fully visible. But that said, she's still beautiful, still stunning, gorgeous. And we got a gorgeous little motif of Xingyin, right? Xingyin? Oh, right. Yes, Xingyin. A gorgeous little foil print of Xingyin with her bow, and stunning end papers, gorgeous, and more stunning, gorgeous end papers. I can't actually tell. I think this might be the commander or whatever he is, and then this is Leeway. I think his name is Wenshi, this dude. I think, but like, might be misremembering a little bit, you know. It's a while ago since I read the book. It's been a little bit. And lastly, it's also signed. So I figured if I was gonna do any update today, it would be this, because I know that you can appreciate a beautiful book. So that's it though. Whoa. I might try to check in with you guys later, because I did finish both. It's the 2nd of February today, so, but I finished Illuminae already, and also Watchmen as well. That one's over with. Or that sounds negative. It was really good. Don't get me wrong. So I might do an update later and tell you guys a little bit about those books. And I also started Gemina and The Adventures of Amina, al-Sirafi. So we got some updating to do. I just don't have the time right now, because I gotta go. And then I gotta do a trailer reaction when I come home. And then I gotta edit a lot. And then I gotta build. And then I gotta edit. And maybe I can go to bed at 3 a.m. So it's one of those days today. But beautiful books. Lots of noise in the apartment. Anyway, I'm gone. Bye. See ya. It's like 1 a.m. between Thursday and Friday. I'm done with work. I'm about to go read. But I really wanted to do something fun before just shutting down for the day, if you will. So I know that I have plenty of boxes, bookish boxes incoming throughout February because all my January boxes did not arrive. So we got plenty of like those kinds of videos to do. And I picked up this yesterday. Was it yesterday? Earlier this week. Either yesterday or Tuesday. I can't remember. It's the January Afterlight box and it's been sitting on my floor and I just really want to open it. So as like a little bit of an early weekend treat, we're just gonna quickly open this and go through it. It's like a book and 2 items, I think. I don't want to see, but I think it's just a book and 2 items. So that's what we're gonna do. I kind of feel like I know what the book is, but we'll see in a second. Okay, yeah. Spoiler card, but we're not gonna use that. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, I don't want to use them. They're tabs. Look at them. Like, adorable. Oh, that's what they meant. Because right. I'll explain it to you in just a little bit, or like in a second, after we see the book. There's, oh, it's a letter. Author letter. And then, okay, sorry. I'm like a huge fan of notebooks. like a huge fan of notebooks. A pen went scribbling along when it tried to write love. It broke. And it feels nice. It's a notebook. And you can use it as a bullet journal. Okay, so here's the motif on it with the quote that I just read out loud, right? I have so many notebooks. I love my notebooks. I just in general just love notebooks. This is brilliant. Oh, I'm gonna love this so much. I mean, I already do. As soon as I'm done with my bullet journal, I'm moving over into this. This is so good and so cute. I love the color. Like, oh, that is so good. I'm so happy with this. And the tabs too. Okay, so I'll tell you guys. What? I'm gonna put that away. She's my new baby. Anyway, so this book is about, I think she's a bookstagrammer, technically, or like alternative for bookstagrammer. So when they teased the items, they said that one of the items, at least, the lead girl in the book would really like and appreciate. So we were trying to figure out what that kind of item was, and tabs never came to mind. The journal is pretty good for that too, I think. But the book, let me just get it out of this bubble wrap. It has pink sprayed edges. The book is X's and O's by Amy Lee. Oh, and it has character end pages that are different in the front and the back. Okay, so the original colorway is very like yellow orange. I like this a lot better, like a lot better. And then it comes with pink sprayed edges, which I just, thank you. Thank you very much. It matches the balloon here. It also matches the balloon here. It says Afterlight exclusive on the back. And it's a fully mint colored hardback with the spine looking like this. My camera does not know how to focus tonight, so anyway, yeah. But then it has character end papers, character art on the end papers that, oh, that's so cute because she's sitting there with her camera. Just like I am right now. Inception. Anyway, okay, and well, that's really funny. She's literally sitting like that right up high. Well, I don't use my phone. I use an actual camera, but you can also use your phone. I do that sometimes too. But and then here we have more character art and papers. Oh, I love character art as end papers. This is so cute. Adorable. And they're just reading books. He's so tattooed up. That's a lot of tattoos. Okay, anyway. But, okay, Miss Amy Lee is gorgeous, by the way. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I don't usually like, I don't know, because I feel it's kind of creepy being like, oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. But she's really gorgeous. Oh no, she did not. Hold on. This is my weakness. The signature matches the spread edges. My one weakness. Anyway, what this book is about. Let's read out loud the synopsis because your girl has no idea. Tara Chen has had her heart broken 10 times by 10 different men. Nevertheless, she is still determined to find her perfect match. The only problem, Tara is a romance novel obsessive and her standards are high. Sky high. Not just high, sky high. To be fair, that's fair. Modern dating apps have killed the meet cute, so Tara decides to revisit her exes, all 10 of them. You are very brave, my woman. my woman? I was about to say my man, but that's my dude. In the hope of finding her very own trope-worthy second chance romance. And every heroine needs a sidekick, so she enlists her new flatmate firefighter Trevor. Something tells me that she ends up with Trevor. Trevor Metcalfe, that's an interesting last name. Metcalfe is the first to rush into a burning building, but the last to rush into a relationship. Love just isn't his thing. Oh, he's a skeptic. But the more time they spend together, the more Trevor appreciates Tara's authentic, dramatic self. Can they break the habits of a lifetime and give their spark a chance? I would say yeah, definitely. I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. So cute, adorable. I'm gonna put this in my photo album. Oh, the book is down there. You can see it. It's down in the bottom. Adorable. But let's have a look. Tabs are done by Katarina Book Designs. The notebook is done by Cover Dungeon Rabbit. And the end paper art is done by L. Jones. If I remember, I'm gonna leave their tags in the description box if you want to check them out. Yes, I needed this. This made me so happy. Thank you. Now I can go read in peace. I'm gonna read Gemina, but I'll give you guys an update on like everything tomorrow because I'm exhausted and my computer turned on, so I'm leaving. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's do one of these. So it's Friday the 3rd of February. I am about to go because I promised my mom she's coming home at 3. It's 2:15 and I promised her that I would meet up with her at the train station so that we could go to a cafe and get tea and stuff. So I'm gonna go by the baker and finally get my cake. My free birthday cake. Finally. Hopefully they didn't give it away to someone else because I would be really seriously disappointed. But I also wanted to quickly do, I'm bringing Amina, or the Adventures of Amina al-Sirafi, to the coffee shop, the cafe. But I promised I would do a reading update, which I haven't had time for. Both Watchmen and also Illuminae. And then as of yesterday, I am 239 pages into Gemina. So Illuminae was surprisingly freaking good. Like, so much action. It was like non-stop. Like it just started and then it just continued non-stop. It was so good. I thought that I was gonna get annoyed by the way that it was written, but I really didn't at any point. Love the characters, the female badassery, I love it. And we're, kind of same territory with this one. This is a different set of characters though, because we are in a different part of this universe. I don't know. So we have with different characters, but I'm kind of hoping that for the 3rd one, the other characters are they're gonna like merge together in the 4th one, but we'll see about that. I love that the coolest, the most badass characters in these books though are the women, or more specifically girls, because they're teenagers. But still, I love that. So I'm having a good time with this one as well, even though it's a little bit like more brutal than the first one, I would say, without going into details why. I just feel like a lot of people die in both of the books, but I feel like the way that they die in this one is a little bit worse. So yeah, that's the thing. But I'm really enjoying this. Honestly, the way that it's written, I could see why it would annoy some people, but it really does not. Is that Aiden? No. Okay. But it really doesn't bother me one bit. I still can't tell you why I loved Watchmen. I have still not found the words to describe why, so I'll work on that throughout the day. Hopefully give you guys an update on that later, because I don't know. But I thought it was so good. Like, I just, when you're reading something and you just know that it's good, but like, you cannot explain exactly why, but it just is. It was a 5 stars from me. One thing I do know about Watchmen is that it came at a time in like superhero comics where they were very funny and like colorful and everything was just like celebratory and happy and stuff, and Watchmen is not that, not one bit. It is negative, it's pessimistic, it's dark. It's kind of hating on the world a little bit, but at the same time like a protective kind of, it's difficult to explain. It's just not, it came at a time where it's a big contrast, and it started, or was at least one of the catalysts of this like darker wave of superhero comics. Still having a hard time seeing Watchmen as a superhero comic, because that's really not, I think like Batman or Superman. Watchmen is like, they're not, to me, they're not really superheroes. So that's a thing with Watchmen, that it was a part of this like new wave, or one of the first ones in this new wave of darker comics. I really want to see if I can get my hands on Batman, The Dark Knight Returns. Which, by the way, I love Marvel, so this should not come as a surprise that I really enjoyed Watchmen, because I love Marvel, don't get me wrong. I love the humor, I love the action, but nothing for me tops the Batman trilogy, Christopher Nolan's The Batman trilogy. They're amazing, and I love this like darker vibe that they got going on. So I was just reminded because the Dark Knight Returns, you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna, and that's by Frank Miller, so I think I'm gonna look into getting my hands on that as well. Trying to educate myself on graphic novels. So, but I gotta go, because if I'm not there in like 15 minutes at the baker, they'll give my cake away. So we can't have that, can we? No, I need my cake. It's Friday. And I can have candy as well because it's February. I'm gonna go buy it. I'm back and I have updates. Okay, so first of all, didn't film while at the, you're in the corner of my kitchen, which is why it looks like I'm looking down on you, just so you know. Okay, but first of all, didn't film at the cafe because I kid you not, there was a group of like 20, 10-year-old girls constantly right beside our table for, I don't know, like 50 minutes or something, and I hate filming or like visibly filming when people can clearly see it, so decided against it. If my cheeks are pink, it's because I've been outside and it's cold, but I brought some things back home with me. You know when you got like, you're carrying everything in a bag and you manage to pack it so that everything's just like, you know, lying very neatly horizontally in the bag so it doesn't tip over, because, you know, it's stuff that you don't want tipping over. And then as soon as you get through the door, it tips over. That just happened. So anyway, hair gone first and then updates. First of all, hold on. I got my monster of a bag. So I got food, and I got this before I went to the bookshop. This camera is so crooked. I got food before I went to the bookshop, and then I realized as I was in the bookshop that my food smells a lot like curry. And I had this like smell constantly following me in the store, so I did my best to not get close to other people. Not because it smells bad, curry is delicious. It's just a very potent smell. So, but yes, got a little bit of like Thai takeaway, so damn. Oh no, well, we'll see. Might have done a little bit of damage on the bag, but we'll see in a second. It did damage to this, which is a brownie cookie mix that I want to do tomorrow. There's just a little bit of curry on it, so that is a thing. Nothing we can't wipe off. If they get like a little taste of curry, you know, it's fine. I got my delicious free cake, which is also covered in curry. This is a lot, oh my gosh. But this is going in the fridge, curry or not. I don't care. This is delicious. I'll show you guys later. There's curry everywhere on my iPad. On the cover. I'm literally never putting that bag in my other bag ever again. I'm just gonna carry it in my hands. This is not how this update was gonna go at all. Now it's all about curry. I promise I got exciting things to talk about as well. It's just got a little bit of a situation. I'm so lucky because there's none of it on my jacket. So otherwise I would have been in a serious, like that would have been bad, but now for the exciting stuff. So I decided not to go get, I got a lot of other candy though. So anyway, but I was like, would I rather have a book or pick and mix for the rest of the month? And I decided I'd rather buy a book with that money instead. So I went by the bookstore and I found Uzumaki by Junji Ito, or Ito. Junji Ito. I do not know how to pronounce Japanese names, but horror manga. It's very well known. So, but I really I've been keeping an eye on this and also Tomy for a while. So I didn't know they had them at the store, and then I went on their website and checked, and it turned out they did. So I just had to go on a little bit of a search in the store. There was a lot of people and I smelled like curry, but you know, managed to find it. So she's, or he, I feel like this is more like a he, is with me now. But then I also got, along with more VAT bills apparently, because the post office sucks. But I picked up this from the from my, it's open. I can literally just take it out here. Oh, it's not what I thought it would be. I thought it'd be glow. I have questions. Anyway, it's not glow. It's Only When It's Us by Chloe Lees, which was a pre-order that I made a while back. What is it? It's like adult, new adult. There's a sports romance. What is it? Hold on. Why she hates me? I don't know. He's saying that. What I do know is that Willa Sutter is the kind of chaos I don't need in my tidy life. So opposites. Wild hair, wilder eyes, bee-stung lips that should be illegal. A temper that makes the devil seem friendly, and she's turned our business mathematics course into a gladiator arena. So she's like a sports, and he's like a very smart guy. So opposites, and like a sports romance, and I think there's college involved as well. So, okay, I got a little bit more curry to take care of. And 2 more VAT bills, apparently, so that's great. I just filmed the whole bit without my face showing. Okay. I'm gonna go put my food on a plate, and I'm gonna watch The Last of Us because I didn't get to probably watch it the last time I put it on, and I'm 3 episodes behind, so that's what I'm gonna do for the next little bit. Yes. With everything closed, or all the lights off except from those. So if the lighting sucks, then that's just the way it is. But you can't see this now. Okay. You can see my boxes in the background though. Yeah, I gotta take out some trash. But anyway, I think this is gonna be my last update for today. I have spent the past 2 hours trying to read The Adventures of Amina al-Sirafi al-Sirafi, and also, well, Gemina as well. I managed like 30 pages in Amina and 50 pages in Gemina, but that doesn't really say much because this is like a quick read. I am just so tired. Like I cannot focus. It's easier to focus with this one because it's just, I don't have to concentrate with the language or anything. It's like chat language, a lot of it, if you can say that. There's a couple of like stuff like this that's basically just, did I just ruin the okay, anyway, that's like descriptions of surveillance footage, but other than that it's like super easy stuff like chat logs like this, you know? So it's very easy. I just have a hard time concentrating because I am like exhausted. I'm so tired. So we have another day tomorrow. Still, ouch. Okay, still. And tomorrow I'm gonna dedicate pretty much all day to opening an Owl Crate box. Because my January box actually is, I'm getting it tomorrow because it's at the package shop. I have one more book that arrived, which I think is Mindwalker, but it could also be Glow, but it could also be some other book. I don't know, no idea. I really thought it was gonna be Glow today and not that one. It's Only When It's Us. I genuinely don't know what happened with that. By the way, update, got curry off of everything, so we're good. But yeah, I think for the rest of the day, I'm gonna show you my cake because I promised. I know, riveting content, but I promised, so I'm going to. But other than that, I'm just gonna like, for the last like hour of my day, because I'm gonna go to bed so early for my standards, I am literally just gonna try to read a little bit, but probably fail. So I got some like horror TV on as well, which doesn't take my attention. It's just background noise. Don't ask me. That's a thing. And yeah, just read a little bit more Gemina. And also, I hope there's no spoilers here in the background. 2 most powerful warriors. Oh, yeah, I just read that earlier. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. What did it say it was? Tolstoy? I think it was Tolstoy. Our girl in this one likes to quote like authors, classic authors and generals and stuff. She's borrowing wisdom, as she says. It's quite funny. So anyway, but they have this like countdown in the book of how many of this invading squad is dying, so you can kind of like keep track. That's not really a spoiler because it's not a spoiler. So I won't tell you how many are dead this far into the book, but I'm enjoying it. People are dying. It's a good time. They're bad people. Just want to clarify. But anyway, I'm gonna go have my cake and then more or less half pass out on the couch while I'm reading. Hopefully I can remember stuff so I don't lose the plot. But we'll see. It'll be a surprise tomorrow when I pick up my books again. Can I remember everything I read in Amina? Probably not. Other than Amina is an awesome character. Strong female, like she is the most badassy of all the badasses, and I really appreciate that. So, and she also knows, like she has to fight extra hard as a woman being the captain of a ship. Like she's aware of that, she's doing it, she's not happy that she has to, but she's doing it anyway just to show them because she can, you know? I love that. So she's a really cool strong female badass character. So just in case you wanted to know, but cake time. This is actually, I swear, not actually a cake. We call them buns. And more than that, but it's a tradition and it doesn't have an English name. So it's technically fastelavnsbolle, which is a fastelavns bun, but you don't have a name for fastelavn in English. But it's basically like cake bun and then cream. Very simple, very effective, delicious. So cheers. Also, just if I've sounded snotty, like stuffy, not snotty, that's negative, stuffy all day, I have a nose infection. It hurts like a mother chucker, just want to say. So that's the thing as well. And I'm feeling a little bit delirious because of it. I deserve this cake. I'm back. So ended up sitting at the cafe for like hours just reading. I finished Gemina, which I have with me right here. And it was like, I look bald because you literally can't see my bun. Hold on. But I finished Gemina, which was so good. I started out actually giving it 4 on Goodreads, or 4.4, but then I felt like, you know what? It deserves a little bit more than that, because the camera's still not focusing anyway. But there were so many twists and turns and just like a little like hints throughout the book as well that I'm not gonna get into because spoilers, but really good. And then it brought back a couple of points from Illuminae as well that were really cool to see, like, you know, unfolding and stuff. And I'm really excited to see what happens in Obsidio, which I'm probably gonna start tonight. But I'm also reading Amina because I'm like 18% into it now. It's so quick, or it's so easy to just binge the Illuminae Files. Like, they're so easy to just binge that I'm having a hard time stopping. It's because there are no chapters in the books, and like once the action starts, it's non-stop. So I'm having a very hard time stopping reading the books once I've started for the day, you know what I mean? So I just never get to Amina. Anyway, picked this up from the store. I don't know. This is Glow. This is Glow. It's too tall to be Glow. Is it? Is it a tall Glow? Did I get a tall? Oh no. Oh no, it's not tall. Never mind. She's here. That means I'm missing Mindwalker and also another book. Oh no. What was the other one that I bought? They're pre-orders. They've all been pre-orders. Like, I don't remember because I bought them a while back, you know? But this is here now. I am currently reading Glint, which actually I gotta do today. I gotta read the part that I've decided we should read today so I can make my post. So anyway, Glow. Very excited. And then my mom gave me a top. She bought this for me because she thought it looked really nice and it was on sale. So I have another sweater, which, go figure. Well, you can always use more sweaters. Anyway, it's like nice and soft and big, and it has a zipper so that you can wear it as a turtleneck, but you can also zip it down. Zip it down like this, and then it's like nice and v-neck. It's just nice. I'm very happy. Thank you, Mom, for giving me that. And I'm gonna wear it next weekend when I'm going to another city for the day. So, but yeah, I finished another book. So I'm gonna start Obsidio, but first I'm gonna actually record my Owl Crate unboxing because I got my box today, so I think that's what I'm gonna do, but then edit the footage tomorrow. Yes. And then we're reading both Glint, but also Amina, and possibly a little bit of Obsidio. So we still got some hours left of the day, you know? Not nearly enough reading has been done today, so. It's 2:30. I want to go to bed like right now. I'm so tired. But I wanted to do a little bit of a reading update before doing so. I'm on chapter 9 in Amina, and it's really good. I'm just so tired. And I think it's weird because I think if I had this in like physical book format, the camera's so crooked. Hold on. What the heck? Okay, I think if I had it in this format, I would have an easier time focusing on the letters, but for some reason, my eyes just, like, I can't focus on the screen. There's something about reading on a screen today that's not working with me. I know it's partly as well because I've just not slept over the past like 3 days. So I'm gonna make sure, whenever I say that, I never manage, but I'm gonna try at least to get enough sleep so I can put a dent in this tomorrow. And then I managed to read 106 pages of Obsidio, which I'm gonna continue while I'm in bed. And this is good so far. You kind of have this like thing looming over. You do in all 3 books. There's like deadlines or not countdowns. There are countdowns in all 3 books. So like you know something is impending. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you know something is like on its way. And that's happening here too. We have 2 more characters. One of them that has been mentioned before in passing in the first book, and then a new guy as well. So like we have like 3 couples total now, and so far they got a little bit like they're not really getting along, which is gonna be fun at some point, maybe. I just hope that we don't forget about the other characters, because I really like the other 2 couples in the other books. So we'll see though, we'll see. A lot of talk about bodies in this one. Like, you know, yeah, bodies, okay. But yeah, it's good so far. I'm sure that just like the others, or okay, the first one literally jumped right into action. Like, you started the book, there was like 10 pages, and then you were just in the middle of it, and it didn't stop until the end of the book. So the sequel though, there was a little bit of a build up, and then from like, I want to say page 120, it just kind of was non-stop action. So I'm thinking that the characters have to get acquainted here, and also because we have a whole new couple that needs to, you know, be introduced and everything. And then it's really hard because I can't tell you, but I'm sure it's gonna be the same in just like 50 pages or something. Everything's just gonna go to, what's the countdown on right now? Probably really, oh, we got days. Oh, I just realized. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna finish this so quickly though, because they're very bingeable. Like, there are no chapters, like I mentioned, so like it's hard to stop reading. So yeah, because you don't feel like you can take a natural pause at any point, because it just continues and continues and continues. I think right now I found a place in the book where there's like a surveillance footage summary, and they swapped to some other characters, so I felt like, okay, I can stop reading now. But it's really difficult to find those spots. So as for tomorrow, probably not gonna do an update because I have so much work to do, and gonna do yoga in the evening, so like I think I'm just gonna pass out when I come home. But definitely doing updates on Monday, wrapping up the vlog, and then probably starting another one, I think, which will probably be for patrons, so because they gotta read For the Wolf, which will be fun and probably a little bit dark, but we'll see about that. So that's the plan, but I should have reading updates for you on Monday. Now I'm gonna sleep. Like, I'm this close to just lying down. My pillow's right next to me. I can just like, oh, and say goodnight, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, see ya Monday. So it's, what day is it? What? Monday. It's Monday, but it's technically Tuesday because it's 2 a.m. I recorded 2 videos today, and I have been editing a bunch, and that's why I'm not in bed yet, unfortunately for me, but I'll deal with that tomorrow when I get up, I suppose. But I said that I was going to do the last update today. I was hoping to have done a little bit more recording this week, or today, and also yesterday, but there's just not been the time, so I'm finishing up the vlog today though, right now. Have not made progress on Amina, except maybe a little bit. I'm at 25%. It's really good though, and I will make sure to talk a little bit more about it maybe in the next vlog that I'm doing, because I really wanted to read it while actually vlogging for the week and be able to finish the book. I just got caught up in the Illuminae Files so badly, so that's a thing. I did not know that they were going to be so hard to stop reading. That was a thing, or that is a thing still, because I'm still not finished with Obsidio either. I'm at like page 120 or something, so yeah, a little bit behind on the books for this week. Or I finished 2, so not really that behind. My hair is like, I suppose you can call it headphones hair. But I did yesterday, before sleep, I realized that I hadn't had time to read the part of Glint that I'm reading with Patreon this week. So I managed to do that, and this instantly feels like a better read than Guild. I enjoyed Guild. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but I'll admit, it was not beautifully written. So this feels a little bit better already. Feels a little bit better. And I'm very excited to see the romance actually play out in this one because it wasn't there in the first one. So I suspect it's gonna get good from now on. So, but that was basically my update. Really wanted to bake cookies with you as well, but I suppose I'll have to save that for the Patreon vlog that I'm recording after this one. And then hopefully I'll be back to recording vlogs for this channel the week after. So we'll see about it though, because busy days, very busy days, as always. But doing my best here. Oh, right. One of the reasons I was so preoccupied today. So this is a replica of Ascalon from Priory of the Orange Tree. And Illuminate, whom I love, by the way. Yes. Love their boxes. Love their special editions. But they announced the set of Roots of Chaos today and the books are stunning. And I found out that the edges on Priory actually match because they have the sword, Ascalon, on the edge of the book, printed onto the edges, and it matches the replica that they made. Such a good detail! Like, what? So I was very excited about that. Definitely gonna do my best to get my hands on that set, but it'll be a bloodbath, so we'll see about it. If I get it, it'll be in a book haul at some point. I'll probably save the box for a video as well. It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. I will fight whoever I have to. Whoever's in my way, you better watch out. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, really want to get better at vlogging, which is why I'm trying to do it a little bit more, make time for it as well, but just it's a work in progress. We're practicing over here. We're getting better, vlog after vlog, and hopefully at some point I'll nail it, you know? Hopefully. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out any of the books that I have read throughout this video as well, I will make sure to leave links to them in the description box, as well as a link to Illuminate because I did do the Afterlight unboxing. So if you're interested in checking them out, there will be a link to both their website and also their Instagram down there. So that is all I got for you guys for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Feel free to give it a thumbs up if you did. And if you want to see more videos like this from me, but also TBR videos and wrap-ups and all the other booktube stuff, also bookish unboxings, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button as well, but I'm gonna go to bed now. Well deserved after a very long day. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, you know you're beautiful.